What is up, guys? Go to T back with another video. In today's video I will explain to you guys why Mopi left and some theories why he left, and the whole history of 2Hype and their members leaving, and I'll go over all of that and all the tweets from the guys. So yeah, make sure you watch the full video and leave a like and let me know what you think. Alright, so let's get started. In the background I'll play all the tweets that the guys from 2Hype tweeted. So this all started when Mopi tweeted out L-Hype when 2Hype tweeted that they won the streaming awards. And this caused a lot of problem because Chris went on saying that he was there for Mopi whenever he was depressed and whenever he had his mental issues. And he always checked up on him before he did anything. And even make sure that he would be in the final episode of Quarantine Games, but Mopi could not make it. And Jester, on the other hand, he said that he have helped Mopi always in all of his videos and helped him become what he is right now and helped him throughout his life, which is kind of true because Jester really was the OG from their group to do YouTube, and he did bring Mopi into all of this. But basically, Mopi's basically trying to make it seem like he got snaked by 2Hype, and later I'll go into reasons why Mopi could have left. But Clash is unbothered by this because he made it on his second channel. He made a video reacting to Jim's something about Jim, and he said that he reads all the comments and he sees everything, but he didn't say about anything about Mopi or anything. Zach and Shadow didn't tweet anything, or Moochie, but it's only Chris and Jester who tweeted, and they're making it seem like they didn't do anything, and it's all on Mopi, and he decided to leave himself, and he's trying to make 2Hype look bad. Alright, next up, let's talk about the history of 2Hype members leaving. So originally there was like 10 members of 2Hype: Los Polos, TD Presents, Malcolm, all the current members, and then Walker, who wasn't really a member but he was associated with them. But basically, all these members were kicked or they left in the past 2 to 3 years. One of the main people who left or were kicked was Los Polos, and I'll talk about him later, but what he said in his stream 2 days ago, he said that TD was kicked. He did not leave. What 2Hype made it seem like that TD left because he wanted to help his mom and stay close to her. The real reason he left was because he was kicked by the members. And they said that basically they kicked him because they got money hungry, and instead of splitting money 9 ways, they wanted to be like, alright, let's just split the money 6 ways, so more money for everybody. But yeah, that's all Los said about TD leaving. He did not leave, but he was kicked. And then Los, they basically bullied Los for countless years. All the time he was there, they made fun of him for being fat and just sleeping all day and not doing any work. But what Los says is that Los was grinding all night, streaming every single day, which is true. And then he went on saying that 2Hype does not even edit their videos and they don't even work hard as he did. And yeah, that's basically what Los said about the 2Hype situation. And he also went on to say that Mopi's one of the nicest person he ever met, and so is TD, and he was surprised when he heard this. Alright, next up in his stream, he went on about talking about why he was kicked from 2Hype, and basically he said the house just got too toxic and he just wanted out. But he was like, the 2Hype blamed him for not paying rent for months, but he was also like, the old dude is Zach, and he's like, Zach would not pay rent for 9 months, and people were mad that I didn't pay. And he would also said Jester would just pay everybody's rent, but at one point they just got mad at him for not paying rent, but while other people didn't pay rent either. And then next up, Willis was saying that he was trying to get an apartment, that's why he wasn't paying rent, because he had to have a certain amount of money in his bank account. But the 2Hype didn't understand this and they got offended by it. And when Los did leave, the 2Hype made excuses on why he was kicked, because he was lazy, he just sleep all day and wouldn't show up to video film days, and just wasn't productive and didn't bring up enough money. So I think that is the reason why Los left. But Los is not wrong in this situation. They bullied Los for all the time he was there, and I can see where Los is coming from this side of the view. Alright, next I want to talk about the old friendship between the 2Hype guys. So as you guys know, Mopi, Mitchell, and Jester were childhood friends. And I don't know what's gonna happen with all this drama going on between their friendship, but basically what it's looking like is Jester dipped his own friend for money. Because in Mopi's original tweet, he said that Mitchell and Cash are cool, everybody else is whack. So this we can infer that Jester was part of the reason why he left. Jester, Zach, and Chris are the only ones that always get blamed for the kicking of people. Usually, Jidel, Cash, and Mitchell are never involved in all of the kicking, or Mopi. So I'm guessing Jester, Zach, and um, Chris got too greedy for the money and they kicked Mopi. But I don't think it was a kick. He left on purpose because he didn't see like eye to eye with them and wasn't on the same page with them. That's the reason why I think Mopi originally left. But I'm really excited to see the video and what he has to say about this. Alright, lastly, I want to talk about some theories on why Mopi left. So, Mopi, as we know, for the past couple months did not upload. And maybe the 2Live organization did not like what he was doing, and that's why they added Mitchell. Because I thought this was going to happen eventually. Mopi was going to leave because, from a business point of view, if somebody's not producing enough money as the other people would want him to leave and get his shit together. But I think that is part of the reason why Mopi left is because he didn't upload enough and 2Live didn't like it, and they maybe told him about it or something. Alright, and the next theory is that um, I feel like he did not want to do the 100 Thieves thing, and 2Live, as you know, collabed with the 100 Thieves, and they're one thing now. So I think Mopi didn't like that and chose to leave 2Live, and he tried to convince 2Live not to do this 100 Thieves deal, but they didn't listen to him, and maybe that's why he left. And another reason why I think Mopi left is same as Los. He got tired of all the toxic traits in the house and all the bully going on. As we know, like people bullied Mopi, and he never took anything to heart about his short height or anything. But at one point, somebody's gonna get tired if you keep on saying the same things over and over again. I feel like Mopi just got tired of all the toxicness in the house, especially Zach and Chris always bullied him. Jester was the nicest person. As you know, he helped Jidel, Mopi, and Mitchell get their career in YouTube. But I think Jester is still to blame in this situation. And lastly, a theory I have is he just got kicked by 2Live because he didn't upload, like I said before, enough. And 2Live didn't want him to, 2Live wanted to cover it up by saying he's just having mental problems. And as Los mentioned before, that 2Live always covers up when they kick a person or when they leave. So I feel like that's what 2Live been trying to do for the past couple of months when Mopi has been away for his mental issues. And they trying to make it seem like they were always going to wait on Mopi on the deal, but they never did. Alright, so that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and got something out of it. But if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. And peace.